This is the pipe for the electricians to run their wires over in the apartment 2 side. This side needs to be left loose so that they can maneuver, because there's not much room up there. They might want to pull this thing down to load the pipe. And also we had to cut through some wood and some brick to get it into this chase here. So they might want to maneuver this stuff around before they get my close up through there. They'll want to be able to maneuver that pipe so they can get wire through that hole. So you might want to hold up the drywall when you get to here, and and then do this stuff after the electricians are done. Also, we've relocated the maintenance access for the attic, and we had it rigged up for the new, to flush up for the new 5/8 drywall. Wanted to mention that if, when they're going around things, that they ought to either cut them out or else slide them to the side a little bit, because the electricians are going to have to relocate their rough wired in light fixtures that's already in place. And also wanted to mention this this panel back here, this whole, I guess close to 3 feet wide, however tall that is. That's access into the plumbing behind this shower, that's on the other side of this wall. So, try not to attach anything to it or block it. We see we're still gonna have our gap going across from where the existing ceiling used to be at. And one of your guys was saying that y'all were going to do that with crown molding. So that sounds like that'll look real good to tie the existing walls to the new ceiling height. And as far as this thing here goes, where the bottom of the ceiling used to be at, if it's easier for y'all to just run the drywall up to here and then box it in with 1-inch boards, that's fine with us. And I guess they're talking about crown molding for over here where the ceiling used to be, but that's fine. This is a little bit more of stuff that should be worked around, that allows space, or else actually move the fixtures to coordinate with the new ceiling height. And then same thing over here. There's a couple light fixtures and more of the attic floor that needs to be finished up. But there again, with that attic floor, whatever's the cheapest possible way that you can. Hey Phil, hope y'all had a good Christmas. We tried to do this about 10 days ago and it didn't work too good, but we're just, we got the home run for the kitchen rerouted, and we can do without that bulkhead that was over top of the kitchen cabinets. And your idea of furring the ceilings out with 2x4s over the whole place, that's a good idea. That looks like that'll work real good. And you had mentioned about plastering the living room downstairs. I didn't know how much of it you were talking about doing, but it caught me surprised at the meeting, and because I thought they were planning on drywalling. I wasn't sure what the plan was, but that plaster should look real good if just use smoothest possible finish, and that should look good. You were talking about doing away with the woodwork around here, but you can see there it's tied into structurally into the window frames and all that, so it might be better to plan on leaving that woodwork in place. We're going to start heading upstairs. The last week when the crew was here, they were talking about putting insulation up before their rough carpentry, the furring, and before the rough wiring, and I'm hoping that they've been talked out of that. So, I told them they ought to do the rough carpentry and then let the rough wiring get done. And before all of that, they ought to finish up that attic floor, which we'll get better shots of that as we move through the place. In this area here, we were just looking to see how well this stuff is drying out, and doesn't seem to be anything growing underneath of it, but this paneling probably should be taken down before your furring operation gets started. That stuff's in need of replacement. And same thing in this room. I don't know if y'all were intending to just take down the paneling, or if you're demolishing more of the lath and plaster. But I guess eventually you'll let me know what the plan is on that. Let's see, coming out this way. We have the pathway for the electricians. This is on number 1, for them to feed their home runs up out of the box and through that pipe. And then there's plenty of room to maneuver to go in either direction, either to the left or right there. There's some of the attic floor that's missing. It was a good idea, whatever's the least expensive thing to do, but it was a good idea to round up as many salvageable boards as possible and reuse them. But there's a lot of spots where it's not safe to move around up there. Here again, it shows it's a good idea to do the framing. There's a lot more of this attic floors stuff. And we'll start moving out this way.